This morning, the Liberal Party room elected me as parliamentary leader unopposed.
We have the third Liberal leader in Victoria in 11 months. Jess Wilson was today elected leader of the Victorian Liberals just 3 years after she entered state parliament.
It is the government's intention to fund this project through putting new taxes on Victorians.
She has a strong Liberal pedigree. She was always destined to rise quickly as a former staffer to Josh Frydenberg, former senior executive at the Business Council, but no one expected it to happen this quickly. She did stand against Brad Battin last December and didn't get the leadership then, and everyone assumed Battin was going to take the Victorian Liberals to next year's November election. But this was really building for months. Battin increasingly alienated colleagues. Firstly, he had an almost exclusive focus on crime, and a lot of Liberal MPs wanted to land more blows on the Allan government over many other issues, particularly the economy, cost of living, housing and budget management, where they think that at the next year's election, those will be the issues fought about. Recent weeks, various cross-sections of the party were talking to each other about challenging Battin. That was Wilson supporters along with centrists, along with conservatives such as Bev McArthur. So the fact that Battin actually brought these people together and they were talking about all coalescing and getting behind Wilson meant that Battin's demise was always near, and the only thing holding it off really was Wilson's.
Well, I won't be lectured by the Treasurer or the Premier when it comes to the financial mismanagement of this state. We have the highest debt, the highest taxes, the highest unemployment, and the lowest credit rating of any state in the country.
At just 35 years old with a young son, Wilson had plenty of time on her hands. She could have waited until next term. She really could have waited another decade before going for the leadership, but the numbers were there and she decided to go now. It really sets up an interesting contest with Jacinta Allan in November next year. While Wilson is a lot more knowledgeable on areas like the economy and can take the fight better to Labor on the economy and budget management, she might also be more susceptible than Battin on a Labor attack about cuts. So expect Labor, and they already have today, put out an ad straight away on how Wilson will cut services. That's more easy for Labor to do with a candidate like Wilson, who represents a wealthy inner city electorate, and with her background as a Business Council of Australia executive compared to the outer suburban former cop in Battin.